Hello. In our endeavor to provide you with good documentation, today I'm going to explain a technical feature called recompile. Let me position that feature. Open Outperform Planning. Performance is always an issue in IT systems, and Outperform Planning is no exception. We work hard to make the performance as good as is possible, but for some reports we need to query a lot of tables in a lot of different places, combine information, and that sometimes takes time. Let's, for example, look at the promotions report. Promotions always open with a list of all the promotions that are yet to happen, that are in the future, but you may also have some historical promotions, for example, from starting the 1st of January 2020. Now, this is still a demo database with only just a handful, but in an industrial system, you have hundreds, if not thousands, of these promotions. Even if I then include also the option to calculate the promotion performance, that can be a heavy task. And suppose this report has been performing reasonably well to well all the time, but suddenly you experience a dip in performance. Now that can happen because in the background, a SQL Server optimizes the query. It basically knows how to go about collecting all the data. And sometimes if you have a data change of substance, then that earlier path may not be as efficient as it can be. There is a feature in Outperform that tells SQL to re-optimize the query, so to go and find a different way of going about it. So reset all your current knowledge and find the best possible way to execute the query based on the data that is there now. SQL is auto-tuning, so in the background it would normally catch up on the change of data, but there are situations that just asking it to start afresh can help you. And the feature to do that is called recompile, and that is in the technical area of query access. Query access is a report that lists all the queries. All reports are a query, but not all queries are a report. If I then go and type in promotions here, I have several reports that do something with promotions, but the report that I'm really looking for is sales plan promotions/promotions. I can see that that report is accessible to various users. Some users can also edit the report, but not all users, as you can see in this row. And then there is this option recompile. Now, what that will do is it'll tell SQL, please recompile, please reset your knowledge about this query. And don't get confused that when you save this, it will not stick. It's merely an instruction to recompile it. You can fire that instruction multiple times, but once is enough. And then what this means is SQL will rethink its plan to execute that query, and that can sometimes alleviate performance problems. Now that I'm here anyway, maybe point out also on this one, suppose you run into a situation that a query or a report does not open and it comes with a message that there is a timeout. That means that the factory settings for the maximum timeout of that report have been exceeded, and you can, in this field, override the factory settings and make it, for example, 600 seconds. Then it will have 10 minutes to think about opening this report. Now, let's not save that crazy value here in this database. By the way, it will only use the 10 minutes if it needs the 10 minutes, of course. But even if I save these 600 seconds, I will maybe in 1 month think, why did I put it there? So I will discard this. That was all on option recompile. I hope you understand the feature. See you in the next video. Bye.